Hi there, welcome to our series of MG ALBA Scots Trad Music Awards 2022 sponsored chats. Today we are speaking to Shona McLennan from Services to Gaelic sponsor Bòrd na Gàidhlig. Hi Shona, cymr how?
Hanny gyma, cymr how hyn?
Oh, ha gyma cydioch. So, tell us about Bòrd na Gàidhlig. What does the organisation do?
We're the public body in Scotland that's responsible for planning for Gaelic development and for giving leadership to developments to sustain and grow the language.
Amazing. And who do you do it for?
We've got a wide range of stakeholders. So obviously we do it for Gaelic speakers, Gaelic communities. We do it for people who are learning Gaelic, people who are interested in support Gaelic. We work with Scottish Government, public bodies, community groups, businesses. So really wide range, but it's all about increasing the numbers of people who are using and learning and supporting Gaelic.
And are you happy with the way it's going at the moment?
I think we've seen a lot of positive news, particularly this year. Earlier in the year, there was Duolingo said how many people are engaged in learning Gaelic. That was 1.12 million, they said, over a couple of years. Obviously, Speak Gaelic is really supporting and growing that and growing the opportunities to develop your language skills. Then there's growth in Gaelic medium education. That's where children go into education and they're taught in the medium of Gaelic. And then we also saw earlier this year Scottish Social Attitudes Survey, which showed significant growth and support for the language, support for it being taught in schools, and an increase in the number of people who could say a few words in Gaelic.
It's amazing.
There's opportunities. There's also challenges. We recognise that about the demand for more access to Gaelic medium education, for the needs of the communities in island and rural areas, which have higher percentages of Gaelic speakers. So how do we and others help sustain the use of the language in those communities, as well as growing, in towns and cities across Scotland?
It is. As a Duolingo and Speak Gaelic user, they are amazing resources, and I suppose the use of being able to learn Gaelic on your phone or just by watching YouTube is an amazing thing.
It's really opened it up, and also it shows the demand that there is there for that. So if you think about the numbers of people, in learning through Speak Gaelic, 500,000 or so engaging in that, and the very small number of people who were recorded as having some Gaelic skills in the last census, 2011, and something around 80,000 people. So it just shows how much desire there is for the language, how much people want it to be a very much living part of Scotland and not just a past and the heritage. That's really important, but they want it to be part of today's Scotland.
Yes, it's very exciting, and as I saw the Outlander getting lots of awards, and I know from my own Gaelic learning that the amount of people in my class that came to these classes actually came from watching Outlander. It's amazing.
People come from all directions. There's people that have come from that. Obviously, we're talking about the trads. So music and song are a huge attraction to people. They're a great opportunity for people to engage in singing in our own language. Lots of people go to the Mod and learn Gaelic because they've joined a choir. And internationally, of course, Gaelic music gives us a standing and an attractiveness as a country that couldn't be surpassed. So it speaks to everybody, whether you've grown up with Gaelic, it's been part of all your life. You earn your living in it, perhaps as a musician or a singer. Whether you've learned it in school, and more are coming through Gaelic medium education, or like me, you've learned it as an adult. It just brings so much to people's lives, and I think particularly over lockdown, we saw how important Céilís, online Céilís, and ways to participate in learning were so important to people's sense of well-being and sense of community. So it enriches so many lives in so many ways.
So what's coming up for Bòrd na Gaelic in 2023?
Lots as always. Two major things. We're responsible for developing the National Gaelic Language Plan, which sets out what will happen in Gaelic development over the next 5 years, and that goes to Scottish ministers. So we'll be looking forward to hearing their thoughts on what we've presented, and that should get published next year. There's also currently, and there will still be time just to submit a response to the Scottish Government consultation on Gaelic and Scots and the Scottish Languages Bill. So obviously we put in our response to that, and we're encouraging others to do the same. So that will start coming through as well. Looking forward to growth in Gaelic medium education. Speak Gaelic, going on to the next levels of learning. So that really will help bring people to fluency, which is so important in increasing the numbers of speaking Gaelic. And lots of work in communities. So wide range of activities and work ahead.
I should give a special mention to you've very graciously supported the Seachtain na Gaelic, which will be taking part from the 20th to the 26th of February 2023, which is really exciting. Year 2.
Yeah, I think everybody was just blown away how successful year 1 was, and the level of engagement across the world. Again, that going back to the online perspective. We're looking forward to bigger and better this year. We also have the Dúis in Gaelic as part of that week, so that's a really nice tie-in to bring Seachtain na Gaelic and the Dúis in Gaelic together. So I think that one goes from strength to strength. So great for yourselves starting it, and all credit to the organisation for doing it.
Yes, Scaniel. Well, I suppose I get to the most important question, and that's what are you most looking forward to about being a sponsor of the 20th MG ALBA Scots Trad Music Awards?
We're looking forward to a great night of celebration itself, but also I think to recognising what a whole range of musicians, singers, technical people have done over the year to really take forward, traditional music in Scotland, and for ourselves, of course, particularly for Gaelic. And then in the award that we sponsor, to give recognition to somebody who has contributed so much to the understanding of Gaelic music, the image and the profile of Gaelic music, and really been an ambassador throughout their lives for the language and culture. And it's really great to get an opportunity to recognise that.
Well, thanks very much, Shona. As you can see on the screen, if you want to find out more about the work of Bòrd na Gaelic, www.gaelic.scot. Lots of information in Gaelic and English on the website. It's a great resource. And if you want to find out more about Hands for Trad, or just come to the Scots Trad Music Awards, go to scotstradmusicawards.com. So thanks very much, and we'll see you later, Shona.
Taplat. Cheery and dressed.
Cheery.